Yo, what's up, guys? Oh. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Oh, that was a good stretch. Ooh, that was good. Oh, Blue Flame, what's up? Vinder, good to see you. Builder, the red one, that is. How's it going? Noro, it's real. Lars, good to see you. Caleb, what's up? Matthew, got a notification. Hey, YouTube is working. Hey, Sleek, what's going on? It's good to see you. Nice hat. I got my toque. I got my toque on, eh? It is summer, though. Don't be fooled. It is currently summer right now. Steam's play Moombo playing Scrap Mechanic. Multiplayer memories of multiplayer Monday with COVID-19. Ah, keeping you guys entertained when lockdown was on. Hey Bear, good to see you. Hope you've been well. In and out, Mambo. Love you. Hope you're having a good day so far. A bad hair day? No, it just keeps my hair out of my face. Like, look, I got long hair. Look at this. It's too long. Who's in my face? See, look. It's going in my face. There we go. We just put it all in here. Keep it all in one spot. Wearing a toque in the summer. How's it going, Tyler? DM, what's up? Hello to you. Good evening, Compact. Yeah, the AC is so good. No, I don't even have the AC on, actually. I was wearing my hat yesterday doing yard work, and it got very sweaty, and I didn't want to put it on today. I think it's time for a new hat. I might have to buy a new hat. Why not use gel? I find it, I used to put stuff in my hair, but I don't like the greasy or I don't like having stuff in my hair. It just, I mean, I do it when I have to, though. Don't get me wrong, you know, I do it when I have to, but... Great headwear. What's going on, Vendel? That's when you get your hair cut. Jado's been cutting my hair. She does a great job. The goal is air for today? Yes, it is. And with that said, let's start it up. If the game shows up here. Where's my game at? There it is. Oh, gee, we're just getting started, baby. Hipster hair? What do you mean hipster hair? There is no bun. I don't have it in a bun. I don't have a mustache. Is that what qualifies as a hipster? I don't know. Do I have Seats ++ enabled? No, I saw that, though. I saw the post that you did. Or the message. It looks cool. I'll have to look into it. Almost in the hundreds. Ooh, prawn soup. Jeez. React, good to see you. Not water. Yeah, we're gonna make a submarine helicopter. A subcopter. That sounds kind of cool, actually, now that we talk about it. I qualify as a handsome bro. Well, thank you. All right, hold on. How's the music levels? Is it a good level? I feel like it's kind of loud. I'm going to bring it down to 3. You know what? I don't like loud music. Just some background stuff, right? Okay. So, let me just get a picture real quick. I think I just need a picture for the, what's it called? Just where the swash plate would be. It is a bit loud. Seeing it fly will be nice. Yeah, it's my favorite part. It's a lot of people's favorite part, I think, actually. Saved by rain. Pretending you were a plant and stood outside. Sometimes you gotta water yourself, you know? You got jump scared by a hay bot? Sounds about right. Oh yeah, love Wolf and Raven. How's the family going? You were expanding that area. Expanding the family? What are you talking about? Hey, Jado, good to see you. I realized, too, actually, at the ends of these wings... there is, in fact, some type of, non-wing shape here, actually. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do another survival series, but I was thinking of doing Crashlander or something, a modded survival playthrough. The thing about survival and scrap mechanic is there's no goals, right? So it's really... I don't know. It's hard to find a reason to play beyond building your base and stuff. I mean, I haven't played Crashlander, though, so... I'm assuming there's much more to it than just, like, normal survival, right? I wonder if this... Probably not. Too long. Actually, that's kind of cool. Crying for rain? Wait, is there not a part that connects to this? Is it this part here? I think so. Oh, I can't put it flat against... Oh, I can't build on the side of that. Never mind then. You're waiting for the second cooking live show? If we do it, I know exactly what we would be cooking up on the stream, actually. I know exactly what we do. Hey, P3, good to see you. No one built anything more than the bare basics? Oh, well, I mean, I'll definitely be focusing on building and stuff. I mean, that's what I like about scrap mechanic more than anything, right? All right, you know what? So, let me just kind of get some swash plate going, some landing gear. We'll get it flying. That's the goal for today. I was thinking of maybe adding like a well here of some sort, but I think I'm not going to do that because I think we might need, or we probably will need, as much space here as possible, maybe. Yeah, there's various ways I'll be able to get some extra space in here if we need it. I might need it. Moonbo playing Minecraft. Though I've played Minecraft once for like 2 hours. That's as far as I've gotten with it. So if I played Minecraft on stream, it would legitimately like basically be a first time playing. Because I've only ever played for a couple hours. Hey, Christina, how's it going? The Subnautica 2 stuff? Oh, man. That's messed up. Why did I paint this? Yeah, that is messed up. They're getting sued now, right? I've seen a lot of people talking about how you should do not support the new Subnautica. Apparently. Metal column? Ah. Be very nice. Enshrouded. People were saying I should try Timberborn. I'm not sure about Enshrouded. Play Scrap Mechanic while watching Scrap Mechanic. I heard you like your Scrap Mechanic. So we put some Scrap Mechanic in your Scrap Mechanic. I don't think that's the right shape. Well, maybe it is actually. Well, hold on. Okay, one thing we have to be aware of is when something is rotating or spinning, No, maybe if I... Can we stack these? Okay, we can stack these. Can we build off of the sides? We can. Okay, that's perfect. I'm not doing 5 blades or anything. People are talking about doing 5 blades or a weird amount of blades. We're just doing 4. I'm not gonna mess around with that. You'd play Minecraft with me? A boycott for it? I mean, personally, I wasn't planning on playing it anyway, so it's not really a boycott on my part, but... Okay, let's get some pipes going here. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oh, except for that one. I feel like I would like these ones. I mean, looking at these pictures, like, what I'm working with right now would have been way more, like a thinner pipe, but we don't have that, so I'm gonna do what we got. How would 2 wide props look? No, I don't think 2 wide. I think that'd be a bit much. Well, and the issue with 2 wide is that they would be off-centered, right? From the doohickey. Technical term. That's why you have 2 monitors. Duncan, you also are suggesting 2 wide. Leaving the blocks where they were and put a wedge sideways. Okay, so I think I know what you guys are saying here. Or maybe. Wait, are you guys suggesting that, like this? Is that what you guys are saying? Like that? 4.5 blades? Oh, I never thought of that. That's something I'll have to sleep on. I'm not actually making it. I'm not making a swash plate. We're not actually making a swash plate. I'm just doing the visual, make it look like it, right? It's an illusion. You don't think it would look bad like that? Okay, that's got a nice rotation on it. Look at that. No grinding, no buckling, binding. Looks good. A space engineer stream. So I need to go. You know what? I think maybe I'll weld onto this. Yeah, I'll weld on because I'm gonna have the double layer blades. Like, that's just the way I make helicopters in Scrap Mechanic. Maybe you do it differently. Fake swash plate is peak. I mean, the blades are really thick, though, aren't they? I don't like it, I'll be honest. But, like, what can I do? What can we do here? Can we change how we've always done it? What about this piece? Because what if... Put a block here. Because, like, you could, in theory... Well, no, I don't... Well, that just turns into a 1 block. This is, in fact, just 1 block wide, right? Or no, it's not. It's less. Look at that. It's less than half. Save the blades on my lift. That's a good idea. Once we get them... Well, no, it doesn't matter, actually, because it's just a length of blocks. I don't need to. Hey, Rado, good to see ya. Will I be rejoining Multiplayer Monday? There's no plans at the moment for that, so... Thick blades are an issue. But... my issue with this style... Because here's what I was thinking, is if I... offset them, right? But then we have all these bolts. I don't really want these bolts on them, right? You're on board for some Crash Lander? Oh, good to know. Listening to Wolf and Raven with Moonbow commentary. Snuck, how's it going? It's good to see you. You're lazy when you play Scrap? Yeah, I know that feeling. Hey, Gerg. You can just attach them. Well, no, I'm trying to avoid attaching them end to end because, like, it's just... I don't like this little, I don't know what you want to call it, gap, I guess. There's little corner gaps, right? I don't like those corner gaps visually. 2 rows of wedges. Yeah. I mean, I think I know what you mean by that. Like, that would be like, oh. Hello, wedge. Wait, so, like, almost... Wait, like that? Well, I don't like that. What if the entire blade was like that? It's just too long. It's too wide, isn't it? Hell divers. Yeah, though I don't like the bolts. Make it wider. Flip one side. That's what you meant? Hey, what's going on, Dirt? Make it wider so it doesn't look as thick. Ooh. Yeah. Too wide? 2x1 with a 1x1 upside down. Wait, are we saying something like that? Hey, Crispy Bacon, good to see you. Want to work on terrain plus? I'm doing good, doing good. I got some sun. I don't know if you guys, look at this. Can you see that? I got some sun here. A little bit of a burn. Ooh, that's tender. CG, thank you for the warm welcome back. I appreciate that. Hey, Thomas. An Avicii logo. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. You know what? Let's get some landing gear on here and let's regroup mentally. Like, everyone ponder for a bit while we get some landing gear going. Why does it look like these wheels are melting into the ground? What is going on? I'm assuming, you know what, maybe these wheels can be deflated and inflated, maybe, or maybe they're just leaking air. I don't know. License plates painted black. Oh, you know what? That's a good license plates. This license plate. Wait, does it paint? I didn't think these painted. Oh, it does paint, actually. It does paint. You know what? Wait. Oh, wait. Can I not? You can't build end to end on the license plate. Doesn't work. Interesting. $59 views, 15 likes. OG Crafter's got it right. What are you doing? Drop a like on the stream. Come on now. Stagger them upside down for the side. You can hook it up over the top of the thing or use a bracket to attach them. If it wasn't wooden, yeah, true that. Or at least if you could paint it, right? Some of the things that you can't paint, you just wish you could paint it. But you can't. So get over it. So the landing gear. Let's just get some landing gear. We'll come up with some ideas. So the landing gear seems to generally be kind of right there, maybe. It's in the air. Look, it's flying. It's flying. Stream's over. It's flying. Or it's in the air. I didn't specify how. Just out of curiosity here, what are we looking for in terms of, okay, so there is that just one block or is that 2 blocks? That's a 1 block. That's not bad. So we could potentially, like, weasel some thrusters in the front maybe if we need to. They need much grip and they don't need to roll easily. Yeah, I've never noticed helicopter wheels being so deflated before. Okay, so this landing gear mechanism is... It's technically... You know what? I would like to use pistons on this, to be honest with you. If I can use pistons here, like to action the landing gear, I will, because it looks cool. So let's see what we can do with this. Let's see what we can do. It's not a tractor! Hey, Bulmek, good to see you. Sweaty Booger, what's up? What kind of bracket do I want? I was thinking this one. I'm gonna end up building this and I'm gonna realize it's like wrong, in the wrong spot probably. Well, not in the wrong spot, but like... I wonder if I should try and build it in the closed position. Yeah, it's retractable landing gear, exactly. Sometimes you gotta weasel. True words have never been spoken. This is what I'm thinking though anyway, right? Some type of nice retractable landing gear. It doesn't... Apparently, I don't think these types of landing gear necessarily... they don't retract and stow away like an airplane would. They just kind of fold back up. Classic helicopter legs. Oh. Well, let's see what we got here. Okay, so there is a bracket on both sides technically, so I think what I will opt for... You know what, let's use these. These pipes paint better, so we're gonna use the paintable ones. And maybe some different sizes. Whoops. We'll see. Hey, Firebreak. This is a Mill MI-28 Havoc. Wires? Yeah. Hey, Shannon, what's up? They're too easy. Yeah, I mean, plus, I'm using a reference picture, so generally, if my reference image is a certain way, I'll try and, you know, make it work. Okay, so there's something I can't do. So the piston is in line with the same bracket, which I can't do in Scrap Mechanic. I need to have it up one block higher. So... it's just gonna have to cut into the curve, I think, no matter what, unfortunately, but... because I feel like what I need to do... Man, I have to do it on the inside or outside, actually. I have to. The Mooncopter. You made helicopter legs? Install the mirror mod? It's a little janky. What sort of space do I need to fit when retracted? Adam, so I am doing retractable. My only issue, like, they're not... It seems like these helicopters don't retract into anything, so... The question for me is really... How am I gonna have this piston? I would... Like, it doesn't... You know, normally you wouldn't necessarily use a piston, just a bearing, make it go whoop, whoop, whoop. But... I don't want that. I want a piston... And I think what I'll do is use like a... Well, no, I'll use a level 5 piston. See, this is kind of annoying sometimes because the visuals of the pistons are different. But if you want max strength, max everything, then you have to use a level 5. Warehouse brick lamp? Wait, brick lamp. Wait, for what? Landing gear or for the blades? I don't know about lights. So if I want this piston... So... This is my issue here. Because technically... So one of them has to be... Like, they can't be in line like this. They can't be in line. For holding the bearing for the piston in? For the blades? Yeah, I figured the blades. with the bingo tool. Man, there's a tool and a mod for everything in this game, isn't there? So I realized, though, I could definitely, I mean, this is just an idea here, but as we kind of progress through these kinds of parts, though, like, you can use this kind of stuff to, you know, kind of put something like that there and cover up some of these pistons that you don't want to see the base of. And it just adds bolts and stuff, which looks good anyway, but that's not the problem right now. Hey, Dream Zool, thank you so much. They give off no light. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. Yanis, what's up with you? Your internet's so bad. It's not my fault, is it? Needed, no, but it looks cool. Isn't that the essence of scrap mechanic? So if I don't want the piston on the outside. I don't want it on the outside. The wheel could be... Okay, so maybe... Man, this is tough. I don't want it to necessarily be all the way in. But I might have to do it this way. Like, it might have to go in this far. Whoops, I need bearings. So bearings... That. Again. And then I suppose we could have the pistons like so, right? And then, okay, hold on. The piston should be here. That's a little too far away. I don't have the room for that, I think. Unless you're making things worse. That's true, unless your intention is to make it worse. Ah, didn't think about that. Use an airplane door mechanism? Just a suspension. I don't think I'm going to be using any suspension here. Can I paint that? Yes, I can. Come on, paint, please paint! Ah, we got it. It's taking a while for the fact that Mubo's back to sink in. And sometimes you gotta sleep on it, you know? And then you wake up and you're like, wait, was that a dream? Bearings on both sides? I'm not sure what you mean. So this is where it's kind of annoying, because the landing gear is supposed to all be in line, but that you can't do that. Oh, unless... No, I don't want to do that. Unless the piston was on a bearing, but I don't want that. I need a piston in the pipe array so it can stretch as it moves down. Do I? You know what? Let's just test it and see what happens. Yeah, we'll just use this pipe piece, I guess, here. Yeah, the wheels. I'm gonna use the small wheel. That's the smallest one I got. Clear that out. Hey, Mad Hopper. Looking forward to a fly? I know, right? You and me both. Karankar Paint! Finally, some good content again! I know, right? What's the internet without Moonbow? Just make it simple? What? Simple? Well, that sounds boring. So the wheels are never going to retract fully, right? We know that. You know that. I know that. But the question is, if it's not started... Because if I want the wheel here... Oh, you know what? So maybe I do extend it all out by one. I'll need a bearing on the top of the piston. I don't know if I need one for the top, do I? You know what? Let's just... What does this look like? Let's just put a switch on here and press a switch. Won't somebody just press a switch? Oh yeah, we're under tension now. Yeah, okay, we need more bearings. Stat! Moonbow is everything. Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. Let's take it back a notch. A bearing locked in place. Well, it's more so just, I just want the piston because that's what it looks like in the picture. It's gonna look better. It's gonna feel nicer. It's gonna, you know, it's just gonna add more personality. Okay, right, let's rethink this a little bit here. I think I might have it all extend out by 1. I'm okay with that. I think. Well, the option is that instead of having this pipe piece bend this way inward, I could bend it outward, and then these pipes will all stick out by 1. And then the wheel. Ah, this is tough. This is a tough choice. It's mainly because I don't like how much I'm intruding on the body of the helicopter to get this wheel in line underneath. Pythagoras? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it would be best if I stick to my original, design. It's not much of a design, but the original concept here. That's why you used a piston on the axle. Just move the piston inwards. Well, I want to be able to see the piston though. Like, the more inward it is, the less you'll be able to see it visually. And that's not cool. You could have the pipes at the level of the rounded wedges. Well, that's kind of, I mean, I'm getting the pipes. That's where I'm moving it to. Oh, did I? I did not put that one right. But that's kind of what I'm getting at, I guess, I think. Warehouse spotlight. Man, I just typed water. I did not. That was an accident. Oh, this one? No, I just don't want to use lights. That's fine. Well, I'm not too worried about the blade material or whatever you want to call it. It's gonna look decent or pretty good no matter what, so. You think I'm off center? Or did I fix that already? Glitch weld the pipe to the suspension. I'm not glitch welding anything at the moment. You want to see it or not? Well, no, I want to see the piston and everything. What I'm talking about is there's a balance between having it stick out way too far and having it look like some type of weird tricycle, you know? Hey, Marler, love from the Philippines. What's going on? And your piston will need a bearing on both ends? Yes, you're right about that. Yes, indeed. So let's try this again here. You know what? I'm just going to delete these. They're not very complicated. They forget to make both ends movable. Hey, Sean, what's up? So I moved it all out again. And that's good, though, because if we imagine a wheel now, right? Like, we need to have the wheel on the outside. That just makes sense. So the wheel has to be on the outside. Let's actually, just swap that out there. So the wheel will be on the outside. It's gonna be longer than this, actually. Well, obviously, but this is where the piston is going to attach. So this is where I'm getting kind of... This is where my issue is, because let's say, for example, like, if I want a piston... I guess, you know what? Maybe this isn't that bad. Maybe, you know what? That's not that bad, actually. I can live with this. Just fake it so it seems attached. Well, it needs to be able to support the weight of the helicopter. So, like, if faking it isn't so much of a solution, I think. And this is actually good, because look, now we can put a bearing here. Right? Now we have bearings for the piston to move around. Yo, Slicks, what's going on? It rotates to the outside. Well, that's a little bit much. I don't want to have to over-action or over-maneuver these, the wheels, right? I just want them to go up and down. Nice and simple. Paint my bearings. Yeah, I probably should paint these bearings, shouldn't I? Well, I can't slip anything past you guys. Hey, Monks, it's going really good, thank you. How are you doing? You could have a similar thing on the inside part. Oh, you mean like in here? It could look better, but it's just... I don't want everything hidden away. I really want to see the pistons, and I can't do it in line without some weird, bubbly, janky-looking pipe system. So I think this is actually a good... This is good. I like this. I think so, anyway. I think I like this. This is a Havoc helicopter. You might have broke your finger. Eee. That's no fun. So let's just get the pipe length going a little bit more here. So is that where the wheel would go? Right here? I suppose so, right? Now, the question here is, maybe I want something like that. Maybe we want it to feel a little thicker, a little more robust. Where's the bearing gonna go? That looks like it's working. Pretty darn good, actually. Look at that. Whoa! Bring it back. Looks right, and it feels right. This is perfect. It will work. Yeah, that's good. Maybe a little long. But I mean... like, my thought is, like, I could maybe bring this back one block on the pipe system. The issue is that I'm stuck between this and that. I guess that this will be... Well, let me do the other side, I suppose, and we'll see what it looks like. Hey, Mr. Corn. Go back and watch it. Right on. It works now. Hey, Crown Snake. Glad you could drop in. Make the wheel end one short. Yeah, I think that's... It's gonna be right up... Well, maybe it won't be, actually. But I do agree, like, it's a little long, isn't it? Like, it just feels... long, but maybe I can't really necessarily move these inwards anymore, because the more I do, then the actionable movement is gonna get bigger, and the rotation will get worse for it, right? But then that's up against it. But maybe that's not a big deal once the piston is extended. Ah, see, that doesn't look good. And it's actually spinning. Yeah, oh yeah, I think that's right, Vinder. I think that's the plan. I need to move the wheel, or the piston, up by one single block here, right? Let's make that happen. Whether or not this is the actual piece I want to be using is a good question, though, actually. I think I might rather do that. I think that just looks cooler. It makes it look more like a realistic thing, I guess. Very realistic. Why not use a pipe piece? What, for this connection here? Well, because it's not really supposed to be that. It's supposed to all be in line. The wheels look proportionally too small. No, I think the wheels look almost too big. Or they're about the right size. Schneebeltier Lord, how's it going? New headphones? These headphones are kinda new. They're already starting to fall apart though, man. I can tell you, these headphones, you pay an arm and a leg for some headphones. They're already breaking. Okay, so was this originally where I was at? Is that where we were? Maybe? The wheel should go on the inside? No, I'm looking at the helicopter picture right now. The wheels do not go on the inside. Super fast, super realistic physics. I think I saw you post that in the Discord, did you? Well, you didn't post a link to it, but... Oh yeah, there it is, right? Just one. That's all you need. Just one, and it looks... That is like the exact angle that I'm seeing in this picture here, actually. And then you can retract the landing gear. I wish it would go slower. Does a controller slow down a piston? I don't have a controller. I've never really... I mean, I feel like I've noticed or tested this before, but... Where do I want to put it? They're the right size? I think so. Cool factor increases by 2% using those connections. Looks cool with the battery there, too, actually. It could damp it? Yeah, we'll see here. Let me just disconnect that. I just can't remember if there's much of a difference. Yeah, the Mil 28. It should just go to 1 automatically. No, it doesn't. It's been a while here. Give me a break. So 1. Is this slower? Oh, there's less power. That's right. See, this is the annoying thing. This is what I'm talking about sometimes. It's just like... If I go fast... Oh, there's still not enough power. Wait. What happened? Why isn't it working anymore? This was working. You know what? Let's get... What happened? Power the bearing? Oh, I could power the bearing, yeah. But wait, this was working just fine. Hey, Lonko, what's up? It looks better? No, I know, but the piston strength is the issue. That's why I can't pick a different piston. So I just put it on a controller and then took it off the controller, and now it's like a broken... Is this a broken piston or what? What happened? It was working just fine. I mean, I might have to do the bearing as well, but... See, now it's working okay. As soon as I plugged it into a controller, it changed the piston completely. Someone, please, explain what just happened to me, because that's... I've never noticed it happen before anyway, but there you go. Interesting. Very interesting. Physics left the chat. This is smart physics? Really? Well, it doesn't sound too smart to me. Fancy schmancy landing gear. The game says no. Like that. Like that. Paint the bearing first. Piston. Bracket. Never seen Moomba with a beanie? Yeah, I was saying, I was doing a bunch of yard work with Jado yesterday, and my hat got pretty sweaty, and I didn't want to wear it again. I need a new hat. Hey, Matt. It's good to see you. So at this point, with both of these activated, like, there's no way it won't be enough, right? I refuse to believe. Yeah, look at that. That's good. It's almost like the whole thing... Well, no, that's exactly where it is in the picture. I feel like it could be moved forward more, but you know what? That's fine. What does the back wheel look like? This is a very zoomed in picture. So the back wheel... You know what? I'm going to have to look at a better picture than that, actually, for it, because it's not looking right. Helicopter looks really good, thank you, Crazy. Try advanced physics. I mean, it's working right now. If it's working, I'm not going to try and touch it. So it seems like this back landing, or the back landing gear, landing wheel. It must be on like a caster, like a mechanized caster of some sort to rotate and turn to, if you want to steer the helicopter on the ground, right? I think that's what I'm seeing here. So we need a wheel back here that can rotate. But what about, what's a small round wheel thing that we can use? This technically could do the trick, right? This might be the thing we want. I've never seen a helicopter with two front wheels in the front. The wheel extends farther in the pictures. I'm not sure what you mean. Missing me in Multiplayer Monday? Ah, good times in Multiplayer Monday. This is the thing about one block wide things in scrap mechanic, is you can't, it's a hard thing to try and center single things on bearings. The front wheels, you can add bearing to a controller. I could, yeah, but I think this is enough now that it's working. Ask a War Thunder player. Oh, they know everything about this stuff. So one thing I could do, though, is maybe, like, I could put a bearing here. No, that's not right. That doesn't look right. Let's put a bearing. I guess it could technically be a part of the steering wheel, right? Technically. Hey, Oliver, I'm doing good, thank you. You miss build battles. Chase, welcome back. Use curved pipes to have the wheel rotate perfectly under the bearing. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, I'm getting there, but it's just like, doing that adds a lot of length. It adds a lot of length to the build, right? You're not wrong, though. It's just like... So I might... Okay, you know what, then? So instead of having a bracket, I'll just have, like, a... I could just have a block and have a bearing. I think I could just have bearings on both... Or not bearings, sorry, but pipes on both sides, maybe? Okay, well, that's too high. It's not even... Wait. There we go. With some weight... Oh, maybe not. It's not very heavy. This is so well balanced. Look at this. It's so well balanced, it's not even touching the ground. Hey, Gloctopus, what's up? Try the wide pipe piece. See what I'm doing here? Hey, Ben. Workshop Olympics? I have no idea. Is it the hitbox making it float? Oh, it is the hitbox. You're absolutely right. It's the hitbox, yeah. Well, I don't have a smaller wheel than that. Do I? Like, without mods, there's no smaller wheel, is there? So, I mean, like, I don't want to use the same size wheel as the one in front. That's just, we can't do that, right? We all agree? Can't do it. But there's nothing else. Like, what else am I supposed to do? This is not Zapekist. You're very observant. Add some concrete. Well, once we get it flying and stuff, we'll worry about weight balance. One big pipe. Well, it needs to be one wide. One big pipe, tiny one by one by one. The land gear has arms on both sides. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, before I even worry about figuring out all of the semantics of this, why don't we paint it first and foremost? Right? Paint it. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to see like a cool mechanical piece, or not a mechanical piece, but just some type of piece. Well, maybe we'll just use a T-pipe then. See if the length is right. Yo, Austin, what's up? Crane wheel smaller than small wheel? Wait, no, it's not. It's not. It's the, I think it's actually the same. I think it's the exact same size, actually. I mean, I could just have the same size wheel, right? Like, I guess, like, that's just the way it is, right? You know what? That doesn't even look bad. Honestly, that looks fine to me. Looks perfectly fine, right? Can't get too picky in a game like Scrap Mechanic, or else we'll be here all day trying to figure it out. It turns and everything, right? The 1x1 pipe, not thin metal, the blue one. If I look up pipe, the blue pipe. Like these ones? This one? The bigger wheel at the front will be too big. I guess we'll be here all day. I think this looks fine. 1.5 radius wheels? No, not without mods. I think this looks fine, honestly. Ooh, I like that idea. So tilt it. Well, how would I do that, though? I don't really have... Well, I can do it, actually. You know what? I could tilt it. I could, and I think I will, because I like the idea of having it... Because in the picture, it is supposed to be on a slight angle. I think that's a good idea. So here's what I'll do for that. This is going to be interesting. I think we can make it work. I will get rid of those. We're going to use our... This is the magical piece in Scrap Mechanic right here, people. This is the piece. Like that, right? So now we can... And I'll put bearings... Where do I want it? Here, I guess? Yeah, right in the middle. I'll put bearings on both sides as well. Yo, Kapil, good to see you. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying... I mean, I haven't made a helicopter in so long, and I hadn't played Scrap Mechanic in so long either. So it was just like, hey, you know what? You know what I like to make? Helicopters. Was there a length of pipe, or was that it? Maybe I do need a length of pipe here, right? Maybe I do need a length. Toilet paper? That's breakable. A tournament of the best builds? What? Oh, I forgot to put the turning. Okay, so I do need to break that. I'm just curious if I should have this one longer or not. I can't remember. Can't remember if that was a big deal or not. Well, let's see. What's this height? Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have it without the pipe. I am rusty, that's for sure. But thank you so much. This controller will be for the landing gear. Let's see what kind of angle we want out of that. Hey, Oren, good to see you. Length, you think? Well, we'll see. My latest video was from a year ago. Yeah, I haven't uploaded a video in a while. Is that the wrong way? What's the helicopter for? Just badassery. General badassness. It looked like a train. Do I want... I don't think I want the length on this. I think... I mean, do I want the length on that? What's the... Wait, that's making it... Oh, I see. This is not in the seat anymore. There we go. That looks pretty good. Right? Am I ever going back to Multiplayer Monday? Maybe one day. You never know. It's always nice to put a little cap on these pipe pieces sometimes here. Or is that gonna that's not gonna screw up my wheel, is it? Better not. Extend the piston to have that lean. That looks good. Will it turn okay with the angle? That's a good question. I mean, it looks like it. You know what? We can probably test that very easily here by just kind of driving around. This thing is heavy. Hold on. It might be... How heavy is this thing? Apparently it's pretty heavy. You became a member of the workforce? Ah, sounds like fun. There we go. Oh, I didn't put any bearing. There's no bearings on there. A wheel is quite useless if you don't install some bearings on it. Do I know Komodo Gaming? Yeah, I do. There we go. That should be a little better. Anti-matter thruster. There we go. Yes, it does work. It's not the greatest turning radius, but it works. They're lighter? Oh, in the legacy parts? Oh, interesting. I'm not too worried about that, though. I'm just gonna make it work. That's what I do in Scrap Mechanic. I just make it work, baby. Am I gonna do multiplayer Monday again? Maybe one day. We'll see. That looks pretty sick, actually. Can you play with me? Everybody wants to play with me. If it works, it's good. I like the way you think. They're not meant to have good turning radius? I'll take your word for it, Austin. Take your word for it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, why would you turn in a helicopter where you could just take off and fly away? Hey, well, Sean Mira, what's going on? A semi-truck? Okay. Enjoyed them when I did them. But I think the back landing gear is fixed though, right? Like I don't need to turn or rotate or do anything with that back landing gear. I think, right? Oh wait, so is that why this wasn't moving very well? Is because I just didn't have a wheel on the... Okay, that's why it wasn't moving so well. It's not that heavy. It's because I didn't have any bearings on the back wheel. It was just dragging the whole thing behind. Okay, whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna be using thrusters to make it fly, yeah. It does look fixed. I'm that one chill uncle everyone loves. I need to be playing Thunderstruck. If I wasn't gonna get copyright stricken. Does the prop work? Well, I mean, the prop is there. I'm not powering it or anything at the moment. But it's time to get more props going here, I think, so. Lack of updates? Oh, I know, trust me. I think we're all kind of sitting here wondering what happened, you know? Kind of a mystery. I was saying earlier, though, there's some games, man, where it's like, you know what? You're better off to do what Axolot did and just shut the hell up, you know, and just stop talking instead of, like, lying. Like, there are some companies, man, they overpromise, under-deliver, lie about things, you know, and, I think it was in Scrap Mechanics, or Axolot's best interest to, and I'm taking this from experience from other games that I've played that have been disastrous. Disastrous early access. There are worse games out there than Scrap Mechanic. There's worse things than lack of updates in the gaming world. That's how I've been looking at it. Where did I go for such a long time? Oh, I was here. I didn't go anywhere. I was just doing different things beyond playing Scrap Mechanic and uploading to YouTube and stuff. To change one of the seats to lose some weight. I'm not too worried about it. Make Khan proud. So if we need the double blade, like that's just how I make helicopters in Scrap Mechanic. It makes it so much easier to balance and design. I am concerned about adding, like I can see, you know what? I can see in this picture actually that there is a certain benefit, or not benefit, but or a visual benefit we could say maybe. Where this is kind of like what the blade could possibly look like. You know what I mean? That does make it look like, the way I'm looking at this picture, that looks a lot like the blade I'm working with here. You were an alpha tester for Technonica, and that game completely flopped for a ton of problems in and out of game. I mean, that's how I kind of, at this point now, I'm like, you know what, Scrap Mechanic, it could be worse. From what I've seen and experienced since I've started playing this game, could be worse. What if we use that? Okay, wait, what if we mount it and then put a bearing on it. Now, I don't think we necessarily need... Like, maybe I'll change what's here, but for now, we'll just do that. Let's just get it all matching. Make the plate wider at the end. Don't the wedges need... There's no lift! Hey, poser, what's up? It's always so technical. The blades are airfoil shaped. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at the picture and they do have that like winged, like they have like a part at this part, or like more towards the rotor center where there's like a gap here. So you call it a propeller where you live? I mean, I guess helicopter blades are kind of a propeller in some ways, aren't they? Is there not any other way to counter the blade rotation other than double blade? I think so. There might be. I just do it this way because it just keeps it simple. Honestly, it's just an easy way. Yo, Subquake, yeah, the wedges are good. I'm getting used to them. It took some time to get used to using the keys and stuff to get what you want out of it. But with that said, once you get used to it, it's pretty good, actually. I've been enjoying it. It wasn't that bad at all. You call them rotors? Yeah, I guess that's what it technically would be called, right? A rotor. The rotor blades. Now, the question is... Okay, well, let's get rid of these first as well. We don't know for sure if that's what's going to be happening here, but we do know that we want gas engine. What power? I guess a 5. The audio of a 5... I wish you could choose which audio sound you wanted, depending on... Like, not depending on which engine you're using. That's kind of how I wish it was. Where do I put these, though? Maybe just, like, here? Tail rotor? Maybe wedges for the blades? Well, I started doing that. You can see here, this one here has wedges on it. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the way or not yet, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get some kind of controls going in here as well. Okay, hold on, actually. Disconnect the landing gear switch. 1. It's very wobbly. It's very wobbly. One has to be twice. Yeah, I think it does, yeah. And I think it's actually because of that. I think that's why. It's a little wobbly. Okay, wait, let's just do this one at a time. Oh, that's right, the wedges. Oh my god. No, that's why. Oh my god, you're so right. No, it's because I have a set of... I didn't even consider how badly that would affect the blades. That's exactly it. That's exactly why. Max power. I know, I wanted to go max power. Whoopsie. Looks even cooler. There's a is there a friction issue? I didn't think so. Listen to that. Doesn't that sound cool? That's pretty sick, actually. I'm okay with that. One still needs to double the other. Yeah, the top one. It's technically the top one that needs to spin faster, right? We are slowly rotating. You can see we're rotating here. Oh well, that's not too bad. You should have the blades on a controller? Nah, they don't spin fast enough. Once we get it up in the air and stuff, I think we'll start to really understand where we're at with the hovering and the balance of it all, so we'll see. With that said, I guess we can just choose one of these motors here to plug into the tail rotor, unless... What do you guys... I mean, realistically, if they're all on, right? Like, we don't need to worry about having a switch separate with a separate engine or motor for the tail rotor, right? I'm still not too convinced about having these wedges there. You don't trust me to fly a helicopter? Where's the spuddling guns? One thing at a time, people. One thing at a time. So let's just see what happens here. Let's get some thrusters going, right? Is that... Oh, crap, I just minimized my game. We need some thrusters. Electric engines would be better. They're mechanically linked. There you go, Lucy. So I'm going to leave it as is. Full vanilla. Yo, AT4 engineer, what's going on? And yeah, CG, how's it going? It's good to see you. I just want to kind of see what I can get away with in terms of carving out space here. There it is. Look at that. Look how much space there is here. Saving weight, too, right? Playing too much War Thunder. I could use the rotation of the tail rotor to pitch and yaw. Possibly. Possibly. We can try that. I'm down to try it. Okay, wait, so if I'm gonna have a seat here, I mean, technically, I could have a seat here. I don't need to have a seat here. So for now, I will design this helicopter with no seat in that position. But I do, for whatever record, what's it called? Saddle. For whatever record of officiality. Okay, so I can get rid of this row here. So technically, that's where the seat would end. If I wanted to, I could... Like, if I wanted to, I could probably get away with maybe having this, like, a full wall. You know what? I kind of like that. I mean, it makes it feel a lot more, like, properly built as a helicopter, right? Reaction wheel turning. Yo, Zilla, what's up? I'm doing really good, thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. It has been a minute. Yes, it has. It's good to see you, Central. Okay. Let's just see what happens with 4 thrusters. Okay, wait. Let's get into the helicopter here. That's a wedge. So these are thrusters. Right in the middle. Right there in the middle. Let's see what happens. Last update 8 years ago. Not sure it'll look too... Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. I would have to change the rotation of the rotor, which is... Yeah, that's not happening. So 3 can be the up... The permanent up, right? And then we'll use down thrusters to control our elevation. If you're gonna use mods, Bean, this is all vanilla, man. It's all vanilla. Okay, for now, we're gonna keep this gone because we can access the thrusters. Obviously, we need to be able to do that. I need more thrusters, and I need to get them in here. So I wonder, where can I need an access point, maybe. Okay, we're gonna move these for now. I'm gonna remove them for now, and we'll put them back in again. You dig the low stance? Yeah, we're trying to keep it, like, to the picture. It sits perfectly still in the air. I mean, that's what... A helicopter that hovers smoothly, that's like the biggest battle. I remember some of my first helicopters, the only way you could lose altitude was by turning off your upward thrust. So you'd literally fly up, and then when you wanted to go down, you would just fall for a bit. It was not ideal. At all. Whoops, that's not where I want that. Gives the ground effect the hell... Oh, you know what? That's a good point, actually, isn't it? The thrust... Oh, crap. We're actually getting some lift here. We got some lift. Did I not... Oh, wait. Oh, it's the blades. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm an idiot. Pay no attention to me. I need those gas engines again. You've never gotten a fully vanilla... What? I mean, when in doubt, just add more thrusters. That's what I always say. I like the idea of these being... Wait, what's under this? Okay, there is something under there. Wait, what is that, though? What is that? Just the seat? Oh, my nose. Just falling with style. Yeah, maybe there was some style involved. It was definitely falling. I kind of like just being able to get rid of all that, and then boom, there you go. Look at that. Because then you have access to change these if you want to, right? Which I think is pretty neat. Oh, that's on permanently. Good thing that wasn't the thrusters. My goodness. Saw launchers. Hey, Oscar, good to see you. Yeah, thrusters are heavy. Wait. Oh. I did not attach the tail rotor. Not that that's probably a big deal, but it sounds cool as... Yeah, the motors sound pretty sweet. I think we'll have that spinning towards the center of mass. See, we're rotating right now, which we don't want. And is that because of the engines? The top one... This one's spinning this way. Wait. Yeah, these are spinning in opposite directions, right? Yes, okay, they are. Electric engines are probably faster. I know, but I don't like how fast. Like, I just think the gas one just looks better, sounds better. Like, I wish the blades would keep spinning for an extended amount of time after I turn them off, right? Like, I'd be okay with a longer spool up time and a slower and a longer cooldown time without changing the overall forces, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to balance the speeds, I think, right? There it is. Right there. Oh, wait. That's better. It's not bad. That's not bad. Whole day recharging. I cut my hair with those blades. Yeah, it's not the safest exit. So if I want more thrust in the back, I mean, there's no room. Where do I mean, there's room. We have room, I think, right? You know what? Let's just get rid of that for now. I mean, once we get the upward thrust figure out, it's usually pretty easy after that. But let's see what does that give us? Yeah, way more on the front now. That's good, though. That's what we want. We want a balance, right? The suspension works. We could even technically maybe get a piece of suspension on there for even more bounce, but obviously seems to be all right. Who needs a helicopter floor anyway? Yeah, what's the point? Okay, so I don't want to go up too fast, and I feel like that's going up a little too fast. Well, hold on here, actually. What if we keep those the way they are, and then we start dropping some of the more center of mass ones, right? This is pretty sweet, though. This is working. It's working. That's why it turns at the beginning. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I take off too fast, you need to let the blades kind of get up to speed, don't you? Is electric's all about the torque? Yeah, exactly. I like the spool up and slow down, even though I wish it was a little more than what we see. That's fine, though. Better than nothing. Try and get a little bit of detail here, too, maybe. Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with any wedges on these blades at all. It's not going to happen. Just going to add useless weight for a slight visual benefit, right? Whoops. There we go. It's nice to have a spot under your vehicle like this. I can just go in here like that. Boop. There we go. Perfect. It's coaxial, but also has a tail rotor. Well, it's not real. These aren't real blades, so none of it really matters. Is that a remix of the Airwolf theme? I don't know, maybe actually, Wayne. I'm not too sure. Wolf and Raven takes inspiration from all sorts of different sources for their music, and they have some covers as well, so it's possible. Add cardboard wedges to the wings. I don't like the look of cardboard. Oh yeah, that's true. The fake gas engine as well. Should be alright, though. If I went with smart engines, yeah, but I enjoy vanilla building. Like, I always have preferred vanilla building, and I'm okay. Like, if there's a problem, I say, oh man, this is an issue. It's not an issue necessarily that is going to make or break my satisfaction, right? In playing the game and building. I actually prefer the challenge of overcoming issues through vanilla means. It's what got me into the game to begin with. That looks good. Nodar setup. Engineering basics. Maybe? Do I have room for these to face down? Why can't I put it here? What? Why can't I put this here? Oh, I just noticed that. There is a... Okay, there's a gap there, but wait, is that enough? Ooh, look at that. That's just too good, isn't it? You gotta love when things work out. Wait. Oh, it's alright. Oh, wait. Oh, these aren't the same. Interesting. I would love making my own Lego stuff. Well, that's what I used to do as a kid. Me and my best friend growing up, we used to be obsessed with Lego. Like, it was like, that's what we did. You know what I mean? What are you up to today? Lego! And connects. We're gonna use a button for the downward force here. See where it gets us in terms of countering our upward forces. This is a reference to a MiL Mi-28 Havoc. Oh wait, it would help if I attached the button. Look at that. So we need a little booster for going up as well. So we can actually put them right here. This is our upward booster. What have I just done? Okay, I think I just missed the connection there. Okay, we're good. So, okay, I need to create a more neutral buoyancy. Why not put thrusters on the heli blades? I just think that looks terrible. That was one of my first ever helicopters. I don't even know if it's still... I don't even think I have it here anymore. No. One of my first helicopters did that. It's just not... It sounds terrible. Have you ever heard the sound of thrusters whipping around the camera? It's not enjoyable. Have the down toggle off when you boost up. Yeah, well, actually, I'm gonna make it so that... I would like this, the buoyancy that we have right now needs to be just more neutral. It would probably help if I connected this. Let's say green means up for now, and red obviously means down. And then we will say blue is for buoyancy. Blue is buoyancy, green is up, red is down. I don't know how you build and keep up with chat. The building suffers a little bit sometimes. Peak scrap mechanic. Oh, this one never got turned up. Have I ever played High on Life? Is that like a game or something? So right now we're slowly coming back down to the ground, which I don't want. We don't want that, right? I don't like that. Why do the nozzles look different? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, these change, like, if you look at these nozzles here, depending on the you can actually see through it. I'm trying to... But you can see it adjusts based off of the thruster power. What's my favorite amount of viewers for building? I've never thought of that. So now we can see we're actually lifting up to the front. We don't like that. We don't like that. Those go back down. Those are not maxed. These are maxed. These ones aren't. I do have room for one more set of buoyancy. It seems like we need a little more of that fine control of the buoyancy from the rear end here, right? Such small details for thrusters. They never, yeah, they adjust the power and it's just a visual. Not the most, like, you can't really look at it necessarily and see what thruster level you're at, but it's just like a design choice at least. Hey, Guillermo, good to see you. Let there be flight. Almost. Almost. We're gonna need some type of roll control, and I don't know where that's gonna fit. I could, in theory, make it fit in here, I think. Where's our bearings at? The bearings are there. See, something like that, right? I might be able to get roll control. Yeah, I might be able to get some roll control in here. The only thing is the roll control will only be upwards. I don't think I'm going to have counter... I don't think I'm going to have counteracting roll control. Yo, Jacko, sick heli, thank you. Paint them clear and have them invisible. Well, there's mods for that. When did I start Scrap Mechanic? I can't remember, 2015 or 16. Shortly after early access, I think. You know what? I can't remember now. What is that? A wedge? Okay, it's just a wedge. I'd rather just have this like that so we can actually have a nice panel here with our buttons. Chat is weighing it down. Don't blame chat. If I want if I want left to go down, then I need the right thrusters to go up. Oh, I never put any on the right side, so forget about it. I might be able to put some... Okay, you know what? Yeah, we definitely want floor here now. I think we definitely want some floor. So I will do that. Before we get too into the nitty-gritty weight balancing, because if I don't consider that now, then... I mean, it's pretty minor, but there is a chance that we have an issue. So let's just make sure we don't have that happen. It's a game with the same comedy as Rick and Morty. Oh wait, is that the one where your weapons talk to you, or your weapon talks to you, or something like that? Stormworks? I've played Stormworks before. Gonna take some thruster work here, but I think I have room for it all. Can I get rid of this? What is that, a wedge? As long as it doesn't break anything, I don't care. We gotta get rid of some stuff here. I need space. Hey, Muckle, I'm doing good, thank you. Chat, we're overweight. I'm kind of just getting a bit of creative freedom here to make stuff work for the build. Obviously, it's not necessarily ideal to do it this way, but whatever. Maybe like that. Right? Dun, ba-dun, dun, dun, dun. It has the top. Oh, okay, yeah, it does have. I've seen it. I've never played it, though. No, I haven't played it. I've definitely seen it. Alright, we have some more room for thrusters now. Have I been following the Subnautica 2 drama? I mean, a little bit. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't really have any plans on playing Subnautica 2 anyway. I mean, I had no plans. I'm not saying I was not gonna play it. I just had no plans to play it. Primarily because I just really didn't enjoy Below Zero. So I was just like, I mean, I'll have to wait and see. It's starting to look like a pretty cool helicopter. Excellent. Yeah, new wedges. Wheezy, I'm loving these wedges, man. They are actually great. Okay, let me get thrusters on the opposite side. What am I doing here? We gotta make sure we're symmetrical. And good to go. So it's just right off of that front little turbine looking thing. Well, that's different. We found a difference. Wait. Okay, we're good. Oh, there's a lot of space up there. Wait, why isn't this fitting on this side, but it's fitting on the other side? What have I done? That's right. Oh, did I just have all that there? I guess I must have got rid of that on that side. You played I played the first one. Yeah, yeah, it really... I did not enjoy the second one. Or below... I don't even want to say second one. It was just like, whatever it was. I did not enjoy it. Hey, Butch, good to see you. Whatever happened to Durf? I don't know, man. I'm staying out of the modding, all that modding stuff, man. We'll let the modders deal with that and figure that out. I have no idea. At all. You think the devs are rich? Well, they made lots of money off this game, yeah. Whether or not they're rich, I don't know about that. That looks good. So I'd like to get some thrusters in here for the roll and have them lined up exact. Ideally. Okay, wait, I haven't connected these ones yet. Okay, perfect. So these are the roll control. And we're gonna line them up. Oh crap. Okay, that's not good. That's outside, isn't it? Yeah, those are, if it's wedges, it's outside. Well, let's see if I can get away with only doing it on that front one, maybe, for now. If I need more, I'll do it, but for now... 7... Wait, why do I have the letter U? What have I done? Okay, hold on here. So 4 is up. 5 is... Oh no, 4 is down. 5 is up. So I think maybe this one... Six is for these ones. Oh, that's exactly, yes. 6 is for those ones. And then we'll put thrusters. You know, I'll put them in between the two side ones, maybe. And so these are to help with the roll control. So if I press 7, we want that. If I press 6, we want that, right? So let's test. 6. That up, those down. And then 7, those up, that down. Perfect. U for uppies. Looks better than what you'd build. But you at work trying to use the work internet? When am I joining multiplayer Monday? I don't know. There's no plans. Whoops. Hold on. One thing at a time. I'm gonna have to obviously increase the power on these thrusters here, but... Are you playing more? Oh yeah, definitely, Emil. I will definitely be doing more scrap mechanic. I want to get back into more challenge mode builds and stuff. Whether or not I'm in multiplayer Monday doesn't mean I can't make multiplayer Monday challenges, right? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the warm welcome back. This looks like a learning curve. What, making this thing fly? Oh, it's years of messing with this stuff. Okay, why? Okay, because I'm adding more thrusters. I see. Okay, because I'm adding more thrusters, I think it's actually starting to it's starting to make it pretty heavy. We need more lift. I want that neutral buoyancy though, right? That's important. Subnautica 1 was fun to build bases in. My favorite part of Subnautica 1 was exploring. And Below Zero was like, you know, you like to explore? Well, too bad. Roll control. Right now, the roll is obviously pushing down too much. It's pushing down a lot. Hello? Stuck? Oh, and that's probably because I haven't even done anything with these thrusters. You know what? Let's just work with extremes. I'd rather work with extremes and then reel it back in rather than trying to, like, baby step it one thing at a time. Design something that traps my friends. Below zero? I mean, below zero felt more like above ground. You know what I'm saying? Subnautica. Above water. That's how it felt. Oh, God. Whoops. Get a good bounce off of that landing gear. So right now, the roll control is bringing the nose down, right? And I mean, that makes sense because we have these thrusters here. So what if... Let's just move them... Oh, that's why. I don't have space. I need some extended amount of distance from the center line or else it won't roll. Whoops. Hey, Miri, what's up? Trampoline. Yeah, Wayne, you're not wrong, man. I'm telling you. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast, though, when working with thrusters, I suppose, right? So as I roll, we can see the nose going down, which is obviously not what we want. So, with that said, I wonder if we could maybe reduce the thruster power of these back ones. Lacked direction and it was a smaller map. Yeah, it didn't feel like a continuation of Subnautica or anything to me, so... This is pretty stable. I mean, I'm starting to... You can see I'm starting to lean forward, though. I have no way to bring my tail down at the moment, which is obviously a problem. So I wonder... I mean, I guess we could kind of work the tail down part now. Do I have a favorite YouTuber to watch? None specifically, no. I'm just kind of watch a little bit of everything. There's a YouTube channel called Wizards with Guns, and it's a sketch comedy channel. And I've been watching them for years now, and they have some of my favorite... I think that's one of the few channels that I... look forward to and search out and seek out their content, right? Waiting for the next video to drop. The rocket equation should be the opposite of diminishing returns. Too bad we're not actually burning anything, unfortunately. It broke the story continuity for you. See, I didn't even care for the story. I don't play games for the story. That is an honest truth about me. I do not play video games in the slightest bit for any amount of story. These are buoyancy attached to number 3 at 2 under. No, not gonna fit here. Try something different. I thought that was gonna maybe fit there, but I don't have as much room as I would like. Wait, oh my god, these are facing the wrong way. These are buoyancy. They were blue for a reason. A game or update I'm looking forward to? Not at the moment, no. Not really. I think I need to move these. I have the, these are the roll control thrusters, and they're pinning the front down. So I think what I might need to do... These are red max. You know what? I think these ones... I'll put them in last. That's the downward thrust. The red ones are downward thrusts, so... That's better. Right? Look at that. Look at the control on that roll. I'm like barely... It's okay if there's a little bit of forward movement and stuff like that, right? But ultimately, look how stable this thing is. I just... So if once I get the tail down functionality, it's pretty good. Right? That's not bad. Not bad at all. I don't watch all your stuff on repeat all day. I'm not looking forward to Chapter 2. I think it just goes without saying. What do I even pay you for? So that was better. That was... I'm moving these back definitely helped. I'm thinking we can probably get away with moving our downwards thrust, which I believe was, what is it? 4 now, right? 4? I just want to see what it's like to go down. You want me to fly high? No, not right now. I think I need more upwards thrust here. That's 5. The green. Just gonna max it out, I guess. Ooh, okay, I'm getting a little bit of front. Just a little bit of front lift happening right now. You can see I'm slowly getting the nose. Ooh. Let's just go straight up. And then straight down. Okay, look at that. Where the downwards thrust right now is moving the front a little bit too much. Is the plastic too heavy? No. I don't think so. So moving these forward, well, they're, oh, okay, you know what? These are actually, these don't matter in terms of how far from the center line they are. It's actually more about how far they are from the center of mass moving forward and backwards, right? So if we do this, and they don't necessarily need to be max, but we want it balanced. Leans to the left slightly. That's probably because of the... That could be because of the rotor blades as well, actually. Come to think of it. There, look how even that is now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. We're going up and down over and over again, and there's hardly any change. Like, there's always going to be some amount of change. You're going to have to do some micro corrections and stuff like that, but ultimately... So I am getting some nose down still. As I... Okay, as I roll, I get nose down still. So I wonder if it should be just... I mean, I might not even need both sets of thrusters on the top section here, but... Some sections of cardboard. Well, no, I have no problem going up high. I'm just not going up high right now because I don't want to fly right now. I'm trying to just figure out all the controls. You know, it would probably help if I had some forward thrust, actually, wouldn't it? Let's get some forward going as well here. And now with this, where is it gonna go? That's a good question. Let's see. I might have to make this a single... You know what? I might just make this a single seat helicopter. Honestly. Well, no, I don't know. I don't want to lose the visuals of the twin cockpit, so... Ooh, okay, there's room. Look at this. Just like that. Oh, perfect. Let's see how that works. And I'll just put it right on the seat, right to the W. Go Black Dragon, you missed some developments, maybe a little bit. Who needs redundancy? People who deal with safety. It's raised above the front one anyway. Well, I had it set up that way. I didn't technically finish. Like, this should probably be, something more like that. But yeah, you're not wrong. Well, there's probably a better... Well, it's hard to make everything look good and without corner wedges. Excuse me. A little tough. It would probably help if I added some power. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. A little rusty. Helicopter doesn't look bad to you. Passenger seat. Well, I was going to have a passenger seat. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a full-blown control seat, right? It could just be a normal chair. That's good. Maybe I'll fit that in there like that. Just so if you want to fly around with a friend or something in the helicopter, you can, right? Nothing wrong with that. Right now, though, the buoyancy is wrong, right? Like, look, see how we're slowly sinking? That is not right. We don't want that. I can't have that slow, sinky feeling. So where do we find it? These ones are down to 1. These ones are buoyancy, right? Oh, see, okay, I'm not helping the buoyancy there. Or, I mean, I'm helping the buoyancy, but it's not balanced. I need to do something with thrusters more towards the front. Do we recover this? Man, you gotta love buoyancy. I could adjust the weight as well, maybe. That's another option, isn't it? Give Khan a toilet seat. Am I back for good now? Yes. That's not bad. Look at this buoyancy. That's pretty good, right? Okay, obviously the forward thrust is not good, though. The forward thrust is lifting the nose up right now, so let's fix that. We're getting there, though. This is looking good. We're flying. I'm gonna wall it off. I think so, Mike. I mean, that's kind of the plan, anyway. Ideally. I mean, things don't always turn out the way you might want them to. Yeah, there's no plans for multiplayer Monday right now. I was saying earlier, though, I will get back into making challenge modes, whether it's hide-and-seek maps or just any challenge, right? Any kind of mini-game or game system we can come up with in the challenge mode would be fun as well. And then we can just watch the boys do it on Mondays, you know? Because I'm not gonna lie, a part of me really, like, it's kind of nice to not have that concrete schedule, you know? I mean, it's definitely fun to play with the guys and stuff like that, but it's like a scheduling thing, right? Always having to make sure the schedule is right and make sure we're all available on the right day and stuff. An upside down seat. So forward thrust here is obviously no good. I mean, it's lifting the nose up, right? So the question is, how do we want to stop that? There's a couple different ways we could do it. Man, we don't have a lot of room anymore. There's no space. I could... Oh, wait. I can put them here. Technically, there is a bit of space. Because I feel like what I might do is when you're pressing W, maybe there is just an offset. Let's just max it out to see what happens here, and maybe that will counteract that forward... I mean, actually, it might make it worse. Come to think of it, I might have made it worse. When you stop playing a game for 20 years? Well, it depends on the game, though. Some games are like riding a bike. Yeah, it's just making it worse. Okay, I need to... I don't have any room in the tail, do I? Like, there's no... Is there any 4-wide spot? Where does it end? See, this is another reason why the wedges are tough. The wedges make it so that you can make space so much more efficient, but you end up with certain situations where maybe you don't have room anymore. So there are 2 thrusters here. But there's a giant... Is this a gap of thrusters here? I'm kind of curious to break this open, but I feel like I might break... Well, actually, there's nothing here, is there? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, there's only a gap of 1 block. That doesn't work. Doesn't work for me. The US mail system. So what if, maybe, instead of putting these... Obviously, that is a major part of the problem here, is how low they were. So what if we actually just... Can I break this? Yeah. Oh, perfect. We go up higher, even? No. Here? Here? No. I have an idea. There's a lot of these spots where, like, hey, I would like some more space. Well, why not just cover it up like that, right? So then we have more space on the inside, and it adds some detail to the exterior. Make it yellow and purple. If you order from Japan, on a Monday, you'll have it in Wednesday or Thursday. The future's now! Right in front of the thruster. Save a copy and break into it. You know what? No matter what, I'm going to save a copy. That's a good point. Hey, Sordia, what's up? Hope to see me every once in a while in hide and seek. Yeah, there are glass wedges. I thought about maybe popping them in here, but I'm not too worried about it right now. The trimming down to the... I'm not trimming weight right now, Mike. I'm actually making space for thrusters, right? That's the difference right now. I'm making space for thrusters. They still use donkeys. That's better. Look. Look. Look, I fixed it. I have no turning yet. But look at that. Okay, maybe I'm picking the nose up a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Look who it is! Oh my god! Keodes, welcome back to the space station for 41 months. Holy crap, that's a lot of numbers. Welcome back, Moobo. Glad to see you getting back into things. Well, thank you, Keodes. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the continued membership. Not just now, but over the last while as well. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're getting back into it. This helicopter was to break the ice a little bit. You know what I just realized? I never put the weapon on the front here, and it's probably going to screw with the weight. It's going to screw with the weight, and everybody got it. Okay, we got to put the gun on it, don't we? Otherwise, there won't be a gun. I'll have to... Well, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Missed ya? I missed you too, man. Ooh, it's getting a little warm up here. I don't have the AC on today. It's not too hot out. No sun today, actually. Man, I never made the weapon. Probably should have. Yeah, that's true. The gun might help counterbalance the weight a little bit. On the... It might. We'll see. I'm gonna add the weapon now, though. I'm gonna design it away from the actual helicopter, though, I think, so that way we can figure it out based off of the width. Yo, Butch Gaming with the 28 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Butch. Really appreciate the continued support. Welcome back to the space station. Summer has been hitting you? Oh, miserable? Oh, man. By the way, I fixed Suzuki. Since we're doing milestone chats. Well, if you have a milestone chat, you don't have to wait for others. You can just do it. Okay, let's put this on the lift. Bring it down. Build up from the ground. Build the width of our section here. We're going to stay within these wedges. Right there. So it's going to go from here. So that's the front. Is this breakable? It is. It is breakable. So we're going to break it. I might even get rid of this one too. There we go. Even more space now. Love me some Suzuki. In case I've had people ask me what the hell is up with Suzuki. It's my caddy. It's my golf caddy. In case you're ever wondering. He's my professional caddy. He gives me life advice when I need it most. Yo, Ars9. I'm glad you can make it back to the streams, man. I appreciate that. I am back. Pratam. Yes, Suzuki's back. He's back. What you gotta say, Suzuki?
Have a hint.
Give me a hint. A Gatling? I don't know about Gatling. Make another seat and front side turret. Well, there is going to be another seat. I mean, the plan is to have one anyway, but we'll see. Rewatch the mech builds. That's another thing I would like to do again. Another mech. Have to iron out the kinks of getting it walking again. I haven't done a walking mechanism in a while. How am I going to attach it in terms of swivel? I mean, with some bearings, I guess, as far as I'm aware. You saved a house on a lift, and it won't load it into the challenge mode? It's not, I guess it's not a mod thing, right? I think there are some issues on it. Might have to change that. Let's go, mech. Yo, Sammy, what's up? Good to see you. Why not backseat? It could be the backseat, yeah. I never said no. Don't worry. I didn't say no. The question is, do I want a plate? A homemade plate, or do I want something already made? I think this should be okay. Yo, Lonko. Are you saying welcome back to me? You can't even load it in creative, it's just stuck on the lift? Well, Brent Batch has a blueprint fixer that tries to fix blueprints. It tries to automatically fix the, what is it, like the duplicate joint or invalid joint connection. But you're getting no message? You're not even getting an error message when you try and load it in? My stream froze. Oh. I'm gonna give the helicopter up and then let it down. It's gonna be a very emotional process, and I don't know if you want to be here to see it when it happens. But if you do, the choice is yours. Be awesome to own one of these. Yeah, it'd probably be expensive as hell. No error, just lift noise, then nothing loads. Weird. I wonder if there's just a message that's just not being shown, maybe? I don't know, that sucks. I'm gonna try and follow the picture to some degree, but ultimately, there's only so much. Okay, actually, you know what? No. Hold on. This does need to extend more. It needs to be the full thing here, I'd say. Moombo still a gentleman? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Parcel sim and car sale sim instead. I wonder if I just round the corners, you know? Just give it a round corner. Who cares? I don't need a full circle. I'm not into circles like that. It was a brand new creative map after Durf took down his mods. Oh, so it's like a mod issue, is it? I know there are some replacements, I think. I'm not sure. Any more multiplayer Mondays? Cuber, maybe in the future. We'll see. I was saying earlier, and I'll say it again. If anything, I'll probably end up doing stuff in challenge mode for the guys and just kind of sharing it with them if they want to play it or not. Where does this rotate? I feel like, okay, so I feel like I should probably put a rotational bearing here, right? Yeah, rotational bearing. Rotational. I would like the gap here. I want the gap. Let me see. It's finished in challenge mode. Oh. I mean, I guess worst case scenario is you build the house again in the challenge. Maybe. That's unfortunate. You know what, I'm just gonna build this, now that I have the dimensions and stuff figured out, I think I'm just gonna build this directly onto the helicopter, actually, right? Why? It would help visually and the sizing of it all. Okay, we're definitely gonna lose that seat access and everything that I had going there, but that's fine. Is this supposed to face a certain way? Do I want it here, here, or here? I think we want it back here. Yeah, that's the spot. Ooh, okay, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna have that extra length on it. Oh, maybe. That's not bad. Not bad, right? Maybe. How long did I spend building on this? A high vision ball camera? Well, that's where this is supposed to... I don't have balls in this game. Spheres! I don't have spheres in this game. To be more specific in the wording that I just chose. Hey, James, good to see you. Why does it have a chin? Yeah, it's Jay Leno. What do you expect? A helicopter in the air. That was my Jay Leno. You can make spheres with the little ball corners. A Chad heli. Round corners as spheres. It's just, I can't do it on a single line, right? That's the problem. Anything spherical in this game is going to be even width. But this is an odd width helicopter. So it does not compute. An udder decoration? What? Challenge mode balls. You should switch those round wedges on the front to form circles and put a black... I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not too worried about the semantics of the details at this point, though. That's the kind of stuff that we do at the end, really. When we the nitpicking, right? All that nitpicking. That looks right. And let me just check the height on this again. Obviously with the landing gear down. I need to make it so that the landing gear goes down automatically, really. Okay, so that is a little too low. I think it's a little low. Locking this adds charm. It's true. My day's going good, James. No plans for multiplayer Monday. And yo, John, what's up with you? Wait, where's the bearing? The bearing is up there. Yeah, okay. Better paint it, even though we're not going to see it. We got to paint it. Someone's going to notice. But will it float? Funny thing you had to clip? That's not bad. Make it a semi-sphere with one straight piece in the middle. Yeah, this should be rounder. In the picture, it's definitely rounder, but I don't have a draggable... There are no draggable corner rounds yet. That'd be a nice thing to have, though. How much is that affecting the weight right now? I wonder. Cut out? Yeah, I'll have to do something for getting in. This should not have affected the weight too much, right? Oh, but it did. A little bit. A little bit. That's nothing we can't fix. I mean, that's why I was like, wait a second, I gotta get the weapon on here before I get too into the weeds of making it balanced, right? Or before it's done being balanced. Round wedges in the center, rounded corner on the ends. Yo, John, good to see you. It flies pretty good. It is not bad. Now make it boat. If I had water, I'd show you right now that this is a perfectly functional boat, okay? This is a 3-in-1. Land, sea, air. Ooh, I nailed those 3 things. I didn't know if I was going to name them right, but I named them right. So this doesn't have to be a plus sign. So the reason why, though, I'm gonna add... Wait, does this... Okay, the bearing is there, okay. Because I need a bearing underneath as well, right? For the actual weapon that's mounted. And maybe we'll use pipe pieces just to make sure it doesn't get locked up or bound up on the whole thing there. And maybe I'll... you know what? Yeah, I'll just use a pipe in the middle, too. Like that. No space. You got that right. Yo, Tank, what's going on? Unfortunately for you, we're building a helicopter. Make it fly upside down. I don't think that's conducive to a standard helicopter experience, actually. Air, water, earth. When I hear that, I think of Captain Planet. So the weapon is something like this, really. It is technically extending downward just a little bit. That would stop it from aiming too far down. Technically. Oh, whoop. Heli sure has changed. Oh yeah, we're making good progress here. Come on, balance out for me, please. Balance. Thank you. Wait. Why won't that go down? Is it? Wait, are these bearings not rotating? Why aren't they rotating? Come on now. Why are you rotating? Doing a loop-de-loop. Some helicopters can fly upside down by reversing the pitch of the propeller. Is there any video evidence of a helicopter flying upside down? And I'm not talking about an RC helicopter. I've seen RC helicopters fly upside down. I still have terrible hip. Is it still literally a hitbox issue? Kidding me? This pipe is better for it, I think. Is it? Is it a better pipe? It is a smaller hitbox on this pipe, right? I attached it to the plane. Did I? I mean, those bearings shouldn't... I mean, in a normal world... There we go. Okay, now these pipes are better. They're just a better pipe. Let's be honest. Yo, what's going on, Captain Stick? Red Bull did that. Did they? A Turkish pilot performed the reverse flight in a Sikorsky? Really? Even in movies. Barrel rolls? I'm gonna have to do some internet looking around. So if I put this here, is that gonna work? Yes. They are getting stuck still, though. Look at this. It still gets stuck. I wonder if a controller would fight that, though. Weird. You can search it. They can do barrel rolls, but they can't fly upside down. I don't want to remove these blocks because it's attached. It's holding it all together onto that bearing there. No, the pipes are welded together. Yeah. These pipes. Oh wait, they aren't anymore. Oh wait, that shouldn't matter actually. That shouldn't matter. Yeah. See, it's still getting stuck here. For no reason. Is it literally just the pipes colliding? Well, ultimately, I guess what I can do, like this is what you have to do sometimes, is we'll just go, I mean, we shouldn't see any of this at all. You know what, yeah, we can't see any of this, so it doesn't even really matter what this looks like. So I suppose we should prioritize, the functionality of this here over the appearance, obviously. Right? Like that, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's definitely a pipe collision thing. Anything can fly upside down. It's not for so long. That's true. Taking a break from yard work? Nice. We did a lot of yard work yesterday, and we wanted to do it before the week because a heat wave was imminent or something like that anyway. A risk of a heat wave. No, it was definitely the pipes, yeah. I don't really care about aiming this thing all that much. Like, obviously it's gonna have the functionality because I have the bearings there, but ultimately I don't really care about having it aimable or like anything beyond just a visual. I think for me anyway, that's my personal opinion on it. Kind of annoying that you can't, I wish you could build a controller straight out from a point, like standing up, you know? Use the less friction block? No, that's not the problem. Put it between the engines? Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad call. I like to have the battery when it's like this kind of a... Where's the battery? There it is. I like having the battery. It just looks nice when that's the point sticking out. And so if you're, unless you're trying to like simulate some type of control screen or panel, I personally like to put the battery out. So the only reason for this bearing or this controller, honestly though, is just to lock these in place so that they're not flopping around. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. Yo, sus, what's going on? Last time you watched was 2018. Holy crap, that's a while ago. Use grilled block? Nah. That's fine. So I think what I'll use is, well, let's maybe just get the long one, and we'll get the encryptor piece like this as well. Because I could have spud guns on here or something, but they're useless. It's absolutely useless to put a spud gun on this thing. So I'm not going to worry about it. That looks pretty good. $25 a month to have someone do your gardening for you? Umu, can you talk in Discord? My English bad, but I can express myself. What? Looks like fuel reloading. Ejection seat. Test fly it? Well, I mean, it's not really flyable yet. Okay, hold on here. I need some logic because I want the landing gear to always start in the extended position when you take it off of the lift, right? So... I'm stuck. So I'm pretty sure... Two is the landing gear. Wait. Where's my landing gear at? Oh, that's right. It's all piston. Oh, I see. I am directly linked to the pistons. What do I need? Use a sensor? I disconnected the middle logic. Oh yeah, whoops. There we go. I was like, wait, what? I thought I knew what I was doing. Did I completely disconnect, Oh, I think I disconnected it from the seat accidentally, did I? Wait, what? Visible wires. You old, I know, I'm getting old and forgetful and confused. I'm confused, I don't know what's happening right now. So this, active if any of the link triggers are inactive, which we don't... Oh, wait, but if I... plug that in there. Right, there we go, right? That's it. So now, landing gear comes up automatically, despite the switch not being on, and now when we turn the switch on, it disengages the landing gear. Look at that. I'm not a fan of the fact that it's all the way at 7 now, but whatever. The landing gear. Landing gear. All right, we're making progress. We're making progress. Where's the ammo stored? In your imagination. Scrap mechanic spaghetti wiring. Yep. You get used to it. More stable than your mental health. No, well, John, there are mods that simulate lift, but in this case here, what we're doing is we're using a lot of these thrusters here. I can show you. Got all these different thruster components that used to generate lift. You can see when they're on and stuff like that. These blades are just for visual appearance, but well, the blades do provide like vertical and horizontal stability, though. It does increase the stability. Will I change the shape of the rotor blades? Probably not. No, I don't think so. Another thing you can actually do, and I've done this before, is you can take like a metal block or anything that's heavy, really, and you can add them at the ends of these blades as well, like so. And this increases that the centripetal force of the blades spinning, and it will actually adjust the stability. It does do it. Yeah, exactly. It's the spinning. It's like a gyro. It's like a giant life-size gyro. Yo, Bubby, what's going on? For a scrap mechanic build, looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, Trailmakers definitely has a little. It's way more of a build mode. You know, in Trailmakers, you go into build mode and stuff. Dwarf-sized. My favorite drink, James. My favorite drink is iced tea. I'm drinking some right now. Cheers. Thank you for asking. Hollywood magazines. That's right. We never run out of ammo. So that's interesting. So when I turn the thrust on, this is neutral buoyancy, right? Oh, neutral. Because you can see we're okay. So we are slowly leaning forward now because we added the weight. Now, we don't need to get into some crazy stuff here, I'd say. I think all we need to do, maybe, is come back here. And maybe what we can do is just add some metal. That makes a big difference, by the way. It adds a lot. Love the looks of the heli. Yeah, this is turning out pretty good, actually. One of my better helicopters I think I've ever made. Visually. And it's thanks to the wedges. No, I'm not gonna bother with spud guns. They're useless on a build like this. I can see a little bit of forward. Okay, so roll control. The roll control is still bringing the nose down. That's the one thing right now, is the nose going down from that. Okay, that's not bad. Yo, Distinctor, thank you. Automation Fest, I have no idea. Yeah, draggable corner wedges, I've been talking about that, yeah. So if we want the tail to go up and down... This is where it gets a little tough here. Because we need to be able to control... Because here's a question. In terms of... Oh, I don't have a thruster anymore. Like, if I need to be able to turn... I don't like having things like this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like the visual aspect of having thrusters slapped on like that. But sometimes you might have, like, you might not have a choice. Like, there's no room in here. There's no room. Spuddling guns. Gone 2 blocks up. Yo, I could definitely hide. Yeah, that's true. I can definitely do something like that and then put the blocks back like so. For material consistency, I like it. Good thinking. Good thinking. No suspension glitch. I could, but I don't know. Sometimes I avoid suspension glitches, but you could definitely do it. Lose the push registers and place your lateral thrusters inside. My push registers? Like the forward thrusters? Use a gyroscopic effect. What, to yaw or to yaw or to pitch or roll? Which one? Droppable bombs? I don't think we're gonna have room for any bombs. Room in the nose? Not necessarily. We kind of, Oh, maybe there is. Maybe there is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to access it very easily. Not quite. I don't think I'm gonna have room in here. It was worth a look, though. It was definitely worth a look. Yo, Germal, love the beard. Well, thank you so much. Glad you could tune in. For the yaw. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have a... I don't know if it's going to be enough. Like, you're suggesting I put something here. What would I rotate? I don't know if it's going to work. It would have to be up higher, too, wouldn't it? It would probably have to be up higher. And I need to be able to spin it in 2 different directions. Yeah, I'll put it on the workshop for sure, yeah. I just don't know if I have room for this. And what would I even use? I know you can use wheels, right? I've seen wheels used before, but I don't know. Well, there's definitely not enough room. Sometimes what I might do is something like this here. So maybe a potential solution, like it's like, yeah, like there is some thrusters that will stick out, but it's better than all the way back here like that, right? To some degree. Can you place your forward thrusters where the turbines are? I don't think they'll fit. Well, I already have thrusters in there for the roll control, actually. I would have to maybe move them back. But I think if I have the thrusters up there, then the nose will start to go down, too. Can you turn by shoving a pipe into the blocks on the steering? Or you mean like do a suspension glitch? Is it cold? No, it's not cold. It's just not hot right now. It's just warm. What's the weirdest thing I made in Scrap Mechanic? I've made a lot of weird things, actually. That's a good question. Too many to list. But you can see, like... That's not that bad, right? Why not yaw with the gyro? I don't have room. There's no room for a gyro in here. without suspension? Well, you need the suspension for it to really add those forces to the rest of the creation, I think. One set of turning thrusters in the body and the other set above it. The propellers. Use the top blades as gyro. I don't think I'll be able to do that. That'll be twisty-turny. Like I said, I'm not against just doing something like this, right? Like, I think this might be fine. A lot of the multiplayer Monday creations were weird. Hey, we had to do what we had to do, okay? The engine's there. Because look, I can even actually put a wedges here. Look at that. That's actually not bad. It helps seam it up a little bit. You know what? Actually, I can turn that into one wedge like that, too. Tell the physics to do what I want. You know what? I like the way you think. If only we had mini thrusters. I would love to, I think that would be a huge thing to add to this game in vanilla is a smaller thruster. Like, it's one of those things where it's kind of just like, yo, Axolot, why haven't you added just a smaller thruster? Give us some creative mode stuff. Where's a small mini thruster? Why, like, not everything has to be like a weighted choice in building in this game, right? Like, oh, you have to sacrifice space for the thruster and blah, blah, blah. I don't like it. It would be nice. Aerodynamics. I'm not even worried about aerodynamics. That is something I could take or leave in a game like this, honestly. Well, it would help if I connected that. Not to that. Wait, what seat level is this? What seat level is this? What? Can't I change the bearing? Okay, I don't know, I just upgraded it. Why not use mods? I just like vanilla. I like vanilla. I've always played games vanilla. I've always loved Scrap Mechanic at its core as a vanilla game. It's my bread and butter. It's what I like. So what brings me back to this game is the vanilla. I don't need to be changing this. I just want max turn speed. Wimber, what's going on? Loop-de-loops, good to see ya. Fat Cat, what's going on? I eat Scrap Mechanic for breakfast. Whoa, I don't know if that's gonna turn us or not in the air. Let's see. Nice that I'm back. I'm glad to be back. A text box instead of a scroll wheel? Yeah, that'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Is the location of that new bearing going to interfere with the second seat? What? No, it's under... The seat's above it. This is underneath everything there. Plus, I think these thrusters here... I mean, I'll be able to squeeze a seat in between them. So the one thing I need now is a tail down, right? I just need to be able to bring the tail down. Yeah, this is controlled flight. This is absolutely controlled flight. Except for one part. I can't... Oh, and maybe some reverse functionality would be nice. It didn't blow up. Spud gun canister launchers for exploding ammo. I think I'll take it for a test flight. We're flying it now, baby. That's the whole goal here today, is to get this thing flying. Weight and balance not too screwed. Maybe a little bit. The turning was not bad. I could easily fix and counter my turning by using the roll controls that I've implemented, so that's nice. That works good. You can't for the life of you remember what it was? Should have put it in your cart. Some vanilla wings, yeah. You know, I see some... I mean, we'll do a detail pass, but I see lots of little interesting things in the detail look. Kind of nice. Interesting. I think the nose should technically be changed a little bit. I think I might have to change the nose. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll focus still on getting this thing flying properly, but something to consider. A downward thruster that fires whenever you turn? Yeah, I don't know. It's not even that bad, though. Like, the turning... Like, look at that. I barely even move the front... Like, the front of this helicopter barely moves. Right? When I just did a 180, and you can see it definitely shifted. But, like, I don't think that's enough for me to want, like, an automated leveler. Like, I think I'm okay with manually bringing that tail back a bit. Hey, I'm flying a helicopter here. It's got to look impressive and feel impressive, too, right? The nose looks too flat. Yeah, we'll be changing the nose. Don't worry. Ritas Liu, how's it going? Good to see you. So, I just need to be able to get the tail down. And I don't want the tail or the nose up. I'm talking about the tail going down. Where do we do it? There's got to be some space somewhere. Self-destruct button. That's too dangerous. You know what would be a cool mod, or even just a vanilla thing, is you know how we have, like if I'm in a seat, you see how I have all my switches and buttons at the bottom, right? You know how it's in like let's just say, for example, in a jet with some missiles. You know how normally, like if you wanted to shoot a missile, you would have to lift up the cover of a switch, right? You have to like lift up the emergency cover. And then you can press the switch for fire missile or something. That'd be cool if there was a two-tiered button that you press it once, and then it allows you to use it, and then you press it again, and then it actions what you wanted. Impractical as all can be, though. That's for sure. Not necessary. I wonder, you know what? I wonder... Wait, no. Logic? No, I'm not. I'm just talking about the visual. I know you can make a whole computer with logic. I know that. I'm just saying, like, the visual of a switch that has to be pressed twice. The UI. I'm talking about UI and stuff. Tail down. I mean, technically, we could potentially just squeeze him in right there. You know what I mean? Like, technically speaking, that's not that bad, is it? Like, it could be worse, right? Ultimately? Oh, what about... No, even better. What if we do, wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because what if we do something like this, even? Right? Like, that's better. This is better this way, right? What would be the key to close the lid? Yeah, I didn't get that far, Poe. It's just a cool idea on paper. Yo, Con, what's going on? We were just talking about that. Why can't we have another vanilla thruster? Like, why? Where are the vanilla thrusters? Okay, that's better. This is not bad. I can actually, that's better. I like that. Doesn't that mean that your tail doesn't need a propeller? Well, that's just a visual. It just looks cool. Helicopters with no tail rotor. Ooh, la-di-da. Don't need a tail rotor. So special. I like my tail rotor. Yeah, even if it had half the power. You know what, Con? That's like the best way to, like, package it up for Axolot and be like, here's a balanced version of what we want. I like it. I like it a lot. So we need another button. And this is for the downward. The tail down. Do we need tail up? Maybe. I'm gonna avoid it for now. We're gonna avoid tail up, see if we don't need it at all. Hey, Caleb, it's good to see you. You should put the engines for the tail down function asymmetrically. Like, oh, do you mean like just so that it's like more in line with the body of the helicopter? Is that what you mean? That is a possibility. So that it doesn't stick out like this as much. It's not impossible to do that. Let's just see what happens here first, though. Let's just kind of get an idea of what we're working with here. Put it in the back. Yeah, it's a possibility. The lid could close itself after a few seconds. Oh, there you go. That's a good idea for the button. I think we're gonna want tail up as well, aren't we? Like, we need tail up, don't we? Oh, Austin, you know what? That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I think it's absolutely worth it, actually. It's absolutely worth it. Because not only that, we have to consider as well that the weight from these thrusters changes things as well, right? So only having one thruster instead of two, it kind of just works, doesn't it? Wait, I don't think I have room. Oh, wait, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Watch this. We do that, right? How do we want this here? Is that the bottom? No, it's not. It's not all the way down. So I can put a block bearing pipe. We'll use the small pipe just to make sure we don't get bound up. Small pipe. Thruster. Poke a hole there, because why not? This is a non-functioning... So we're going to attach it to the same one as the weapon here. And we're going to go blue, or blue 45? 45, right? Just put two opposite sets of thrusters at the center of mass for pitch. I don't have room for that quite. Like, it's not as simple as just putting it there. And it's true, this probably could be, like, we could probably neglect, if we had it asymmetrical, it probably would be, like, a neglectable, is that the right word? Negligible? Neglectable. It'd be negligible, but, I mean, if we can get away with not having to do that, then why not? Isn't the angle of the front of the cockpit window too flat? I mean, if that's what you think, then so be it. Okay, we actually want a block back there. So we should be able to just hide this, right? Look, now you can't even see it. Some half blocks. Yeah, there'd be certain situations where a half block would probably be pretty nice. I think I like that, rotating it. Instead of 3 long ways, why not just make it 1? Make 1 what? More aesthetic parts? Use some sideways wedges in the gap to make it smaller? I think it's alright. Do the 8x1s as an 8... Oh, is that the wedges you're talking about? Oh, these wedges! Oh, whoops, yes. Okay, yes. Those wedges, I will happily do as a single wedge. You're right. My bad. My bad, my bad! What's something I recently learned in Scrap Mechanic that I thought I couldn't do? Nothing, man. I mean, as far as I'm aware, a lot of this game has already been discovered. I haven't played in a while, though, so... So I'm sure there's other things I might not know about. Heading back to the yard. Alright, Mambo, love you. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't had a bunch of hearts in the chat for Mambo. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Mambo? Is that a thing? Anybody got some hearts in there? Yeah, that's working. That's definitely bringing the tail back. Look at that. So now we do want tail up as well, right? So I wonder, I should be able to just do the same thing, but now upwards? I don't know if I'm gonna have room. Okay, wait, that one's there. Can I make this happen? Ooh, oh, that was pressing on it. That's not good. See what we can do. Nope, there's no room there because of those thrusters. Yo, not me. Good to see you. Yo, thank you so much for all the hearts, guys, for Mambo. You guys are the best. I just want the opposite of this. I mean, maybe, can I fit it at the front here, maybe? Can I put one single thruster here? Probably not. See you later, Mom. What am I pressing to control the stream? What? I have a stream deck, but I don't... I have a stream deck for some of the functionality, but some of it I also just manually click and do things in Streamlabs. Unseen Invader, what's going on? Can you make like a nose down so the tail goes up? Well, that's what I need to figure out where I want to do that and how I'm going to do it. I could possibly extend the wide part here. Like, yeah, I could... Oh, wait a second. Look, it's happening. It's happening! I think we're going to be able to make this work. Right? I think. Will I be joining multiplayer Monday? No plans as of yet. Do I think it's worth it to actually play? Barney Boy, I mean, it's one of my favorite games. Like, it's one of my favorite games of all time. And there is not a single day where I play this game and have ever thought to myself, I wasted my money. You know what I mean? Not once have I ever felt like anything I've done in this game has been a waste at all. Doing good? A rotatable thruster with controllers? I could, yeah, but I don't want to have to change the mode of the thruster for pitch and yaw. That sounds scary. Yeah, Gavin, I agree. It would be nice to be able to turn the thruster particles off, for sure. I think there's more. There's mods, you know? There's a mod for everything, at the very least. But it's kind of... It's one of those things where I'm... Like, sometimes you wonder, like, how much more should this game lean into the creative functionality versus them trying to develop a survival game around it. You know, it's... Sometimes I wonder if this game is at odds with itself when it comes to creative and survival mode, right? It's kind of like they're both opposing each other, like, in terms of game design. They both want different things, it seems like. So it's tough. Hey, Chubb! Haven't seen a post in a while? Well, we're back, baby! Not a single day I play this game. I wish there was a shorter... what? Is there a shorter flat thing like this? I don't think so. Or is there, actually? There isn't, is there? I'm just kind of hopeful, I think. Am I? Or would that be the license plate? Or is that the... No, wait. This might be the same length. Oh, it is shorter. It is shorter, but I think what I'd sooner do instead is just kind of keep on extending this back a bit like that, right? Yeah, there we go. That works. We might have to readjust some of the weight here now that we're adjusting the material in the back, but hopefully it's relatively minor. I don't like that pressing. All right, see you later, Kios. It was good seeing you, man. What's the minimum spec? I'm not sure what the min spec is. I'm sure it's available on Steam, though. Or on their website, maybe. I'm sure it's on Steam, though. I don't really care about this gap. These gaps here, not a big deal, ultimately, I think, in terms of, like, what we're dealing with and how much of an issue it might be for me. Did I do it all the way at the top, or did I only do like a 3 like that? I might have only done the 3. I can't remember now. Hey, Quiet Forest, good to see you. NM Rays, what's up? Love the scrap mechanic content. Please make more survival videos. Ah, I will be getting into some survival stuff. I might do some things I might do in video instead of stream, because videos like are just more consistent for the channel and everything like that. So I want to have an excuse to make videos that's not just strictly creative. Whoops. That's not just strictly creative stuff. You know what I mean? Boy, I really screwed myself here, didn't I? Really mean to do that. Logarom, what's up? Consistency. We like consistency on YouTube, alright? Look, I love how it flips over and everything for me. Look at that. Like it knows. Alright, not breaking that again. Okay, so let's get another button. Well, we have a button. Plug it in. Yo, Clement, what's going on? Have I been following his permadeath survival run? No, I haven't actually. Yo, Redstone, sorry if I missed you. How's it going, Redstone? I know I miss some greetings from time to time. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Oh, it's the landing gear. I was like, you gotta be careful accidentally hitting switches. Oh, yeah. We're getting a little lean going here. What's going on with this lean? I don't like it. I don't like the lean. Am I out of balance all of a sudden? What's going on here? Why are we leaning now? We're heavier. We're definitely heavier now. Why don't I post videos? I'm gonna get back into it, don't worry. Bilou, maybe one day we'll get back into some multiplayer Monday. Yeah, maybe. Like I was saying though, no plans at the moment. A little bit heavier. We're a little bit heavier. Where can we... Where's the buoyancy that we need to touch? Is it just this? I think it might just be these ones for buoyancy, right? The back ramps are uneven. I don't think that's possible. They look right. They look fine. I think it's just some of that weight in the back. We just got to adjust for it. Yo, what's going on, Spy Cakes? Need to adjust my trim. Well, thanks, Captain Obvious. Making flying helicopters in this game is, it's a test of patience sometimes, isn't it? Oh, this is much more stable. I'm not getting that leftwards lean anymore. It's a left and right issue. Yo, Nivelle, what's going on? For the last while, I was learning game dev. Oh, she's smooth. Oh, it's a smooth flight, baby. This is so smooth and easy to control. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. I'm like not even trying. I'm not even trying. Like, I'm not even thinking all that hard about flying this helicopter. Go this way. Get a lean going. Look at the lean on it. If you press the wrong button, you'll have a tough time. Bring it in for a landing here. This is supposed to look like a Havoc. Ellie looks great, thanks, Vonix. Glitch welded Spudling gun. That's actually beautiful. It works pretty good. Yeah, Zachary, it'll definitely be on the workshop. Absolutely. Is there a difference between the physics settings? Oh yeah, there definitely is. It's just they're only applicable for certain situations. You won't necessarily see large changes in the physics depending on what your build is or your setup is. So you'd have to test it in different types of stress situations, stress test situations with different scenarios, basically. But I think Khan and Scrapman and them, they did videos on the physics. I think they have videos on the differences and seeing what affects what, I think, right? Do we have liftoff? Yeah, we do. This thing is flying like a charm. The only thing is my camera. The field of view, we might want to just increase it a little bit here. Right? Can we get more view? Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference after that. But yeah, we're definitely flying. And away we go. Look at that. Look how I just did that 180, no problem. What a smooth 180. Add a radio. You're waiting for your Windows Media tool? Man, there's times where I'll accidentally open up Windows Media Player, and it's like I have to wait 10 minutes for it to finally open, you know? I love... So you can use look at the way you can roll on, like the fact that we're using piston suspension. Whoops. Like you can see the pressing, like the way we can wiggle up and down really makes it feel like we're on suspension. You're gonna have to see the beginning of the stream to see how I built the stabilization controls. I mean, there's not much to it other than accounting for each axis, right? Like, that's really what I'm doing. Now, paint time. Yeah, it's time to give this a paint job. Well, I mean, it's pretty much painted, isn't it? I'm not sure what else I could do. Yo, Andre Games, what's going on? I missed you too, man. I have a Gmail. moonbosm@gmail.com. I don't even know how I would paint this. Purple and yellow? I don't know about that. Did you miss the inaugural flight? Maybe. Yo, Clement Fong with the 2. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Like hey, front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji. Front-facing baby chick emoji.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing right now. Yo, Clement, thank you so much for the super chat. And just for the record, just in case you're wondering, technically, this front weapon, if you wanted to... Oh. Never mind, it doesn't rotate. I take it back. Oh, of course it's not going to rotate. I have all that in the way. Oh, wait, no, it's supposed to be rotating from down here. Why isn't it rotating? Oh, because it's there. One. Oh, it would help if I scrolled up. Why did it have me scroll down? How was I supposed to know? Oh, you can technically aim it if you want to. You can attach it to different things or whatever. For me, though, I don't really... Maybe what we could do, actually, is have the gun pointing down a bit. Nah, it doesn't matter. You said camo last time? Yeah, but the problem is... There was a good point that was brought up, and that was that these wedges... The new wedges, the one caveat to them is they paint as a full panel. Yo, Redstone with that 2.
Love your content, Moonbo. Keep it up.
Thank you so much, Redstone. Really appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. And thanks for the compliment. Have it rotate with an option for Spud Gun. Yeah, I was, like, we've talked about the Spud Gun and stuff like that, and I was hesitant because ultimately, like, shooting Spud Guns from an airplane or a helicopter, like, there's no aiming. You're not aiming these things, right? I'm just going to put these here so it's a little more visually noticeable that you can go into the helicopter from that little spot there. And so technically, yes, we could put a saddle seat or even another driver's seat maybe. But like we have a spot in the back here. That's what I'm getting at. I might even actually add one block there. Yeah, look at that. So we do have a little spot in the back. More for cool factor? Oh, I know. But the spud gun doesn't look as good as a custom gun. Make a missile? Well, I think Khan made a missile ages ago. I don't know if it's still here. I don't know where it is anymore. There used to be... Like, I have way too many... Like, look at the size of my workshop. This is too much. And I've tried deleting things out of it, but it doesn't delete. They always come back. There used to be a missile. Not this one, though. This is the homing missile by Khan. I don't want that one. We had a non-homing one that you could just drop. I don't know where it is. Does it spider? I don't know what that means. A gyro to stay level? Alright, James, see you later. In the stream description, it says I'm playing Kerbal Space Program. Really? Let me take a look at that. Make my own missile? Ah, they're annoying to set up. Yeah, I mean, I've made gyros before. Like physics-based gyros. I've done it before. Where'd I get my name? The name is just a play on Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, essentially. It does say Scrap Mechanic for you? Okay, I'm not going to look into it then. I'm just going to take someone's word for it. I'm taking someone's word for it. Whose? I don't care. Steam's friends list and game statuses have been broken. Oh, really? In Steam? I don't usually look at... Like, I don't usually see what other people are playing. I'm not like, what's everyone playing? So I don't really know. I don't pay attention to those details, I guess. I wouldn't see if there was a discrepancy or not. You finished it? Yeah, I think it's pretty much done for the most part. There is obviously a lot more... Well, if I move the seat forward one block, you know what? Because I think, Wait, did I even have to move it up? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, Ball. I would trust you personally. How much is still a mystery? Yeah, I've done some missile launching trucks before, actually. I've made my own homing missile as well. Once you get the forward lean going like this, you can kind of just like let it go. I could increase the buoyancy a little bit if you want it to be able, because right now I'm like hands off, you know, we're going forward, but we will eventually lose altitude. But I think that's fine, honestly. Like if you need to have a little bit of active control, then so be it, right? I pressed the wrong button. Okay, if you press the wrong button, you're gonna have a bad time. Plus my landing... Okay, let me just... This landing gear button is in the wrong spot, and it's really annoying me right now. Where's 7? 7, just detach, reattach. So now landing gear is all the way at the back. Yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. You see Kerbal Space Program in the description under the games. Really? Huh. Wouldn't sitting in that seat burn your legs? Maybe. Everything seems pretty good. Some minor changes, but it seems like everything's fine with the stability. Do I miss making vids for Multiplayer Monday? I mean, yes and no, right? So the one thing I don't have is reverse. I have no reverse on the ground. Is that a big deal? You see scrap mechanic? Ah, whatever. It's not a big deal. People who know, right? The wheel turning is so cute. Yo, Deto, what's going on? That's exactly what I did. This is cool. Look, I think if I... Oh, it's because of the thrusters. Never mind. I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm turning. There's thrusters turning the whole thing. That makes sense. But that's cool because I can turn the helicopter without moving forward. Like, we still get some turning, which increases the turning radius. Or decreases, I should say. Do you think real helis have reverse like planes? Well, if they're on the ground driving, yes, I think so, right? Not sure I've ever seen you wear anything different. Yeah, today I just put the toque on because I was doing some yard work yesterday and it got really sweaty and I just didn't want to wear it. I was like, I don't want to wear this. I have to clean it. Yo, Gavin, what's up? Use gas engines for the ground. Oh, yeah, that's true. I could have some engines on the wheels for forward and reverse, actually. But there is an issue with that, though, and that is that, like, when you're in the air, rotation of wheels can cause some gimmicky physics, some jankiness. So there's all the controls. So we have down and up, right? We have roll, pitch, yaw, and roll control is all in. The Helo's gears should have brakes. They get a pushback? Oh, do they? Well then, there you go. It's good. Hey, Google is, what's up? No helicopters have reverse. Yeah, so they get a pushback. That makes sense. I guess a lot of planes do get pushed back at the airport as well, right? So that's true. Interesting. Do I use Alt keys for the number controls? No. I think for some reason I have U here instead of... I must have been doing something with the buttons, but... Towed by special vehicles? Yeah. Hey, Saber? Hi, are you unemployed is stressful? What's going on, the guy? No, I'm just... It's to keep my hair out of my face, if I'm being honest. It's literally just for that one reason. Hair out of the face. And yeah, I'm made of cash. I'm literally made of cash here. Aw, oh, damn it. I was hoping to find some money or some coins or something to... You know, magic trick or something. The FPS shooter creations don't work anymore? Do I even have that anymore? I don't even know if it's anywhere
Here's
to be...
$2 to hire Dead Tool Luo.
Clement, thank you for the $2 super chat. On second thought, I won't hire him, actually. No. Money grows on moon bows. 4 rounds deep, got the rejection email. I saw a discussion online, people talking about multiple rounds of interviews And like a lot of people said, anything more than 2, you should tell them to screw off. Been watching my vids for like 4 years, never seen my face. Well, there you go. And you can see my hair. I'll show you my hair. Look. Need a shower though. You know what? That's one thing gotta do. You'll wear a hat and get more donos. Alright, well I gotta go, guys. I'm getting hungry. It's almost, man, it's already 4 hours? What? You guys, no one told me the stream's been going on that long. What? No one was gonna say anything, eh? Let's get those all matched up. Let's get a picture for the community. Maybe we'll make a community post. Oh, back to normal field of view. Oh, there we go. 8 one-hour interviews? Ugh. You joined when it ends? I mean, look at it, it's been 4 hours almost. Always here when I'm leaving. Thought the channel had died. Oh, it did. It did. Thanks for the distraction. My pleasure. 6 interviews. Oh, man. I mean, I guess it's like... I can see it. I can see it being a thing for certain jobs and certain careers, right? I can see that anyway, so... I've made a post since 3 years. That's not true. That's a gross exaggeration. Brought in a revival baguette. Hate to see you go, love to watch you walk away. What are you looking at when I'm walking away? What do you keep your eyes up here, mister? Yo, Clement with the 10.
Moonbow.
Clement, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate that, man. I will enjoy a snack on you. That didn't sound right. Does it fly? Oh, yeah, it does. I think what I'll do is a video on this helicopter. And just talking about the wedges and using the wedges and stuff. And I'm going to focus the video on the wedges. And maybe I'll get some of the detail work finished up and everything too. So that way it'll look as good as possible. I'll make a video on the helicopter talking about my experience with the wedge, the draggable wedges and what I think of them and stuff and all that. And I think that'd be a good basis, is focusing on using the new wedges for building this helicopter. I think that's a good kind of balance. Holy crap, I'm getting hungrier by the second. See me text Scrapman to get back into multiplayer Monday. Hey, it's good to see you as well, someone dumb. Wedge review? It might be a little more of an extensive description than what I would maybe say. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in for the live stream. I'll see about getting that video, the helicopter. I'll get it on the workshop once it's all done and make a video on it to talk about all that good stuff. And yeah, so again guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back again at some point with more live streaming. I would like to get some survival stuff in. And man, okay, it's starting to get hot. The toque is starting to get a little hot. The beanie, it's a bit much. All right guys, love you, adios, see you later. And I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Love you, and bye for now. See ya! Please stand by for the credits. Never mind. I can't find this. I can't find the button. I can't find the button for the credits. Where did it go? There's no button for it. Live actions. There we go. Roll the credits. Thank you, everybody. Love you. The credits are rolling now. Bye.